Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, everyone. Is your girl, Unstoppable Blessing TV. If today is your first time of coming across this woman, do not fail to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that each time we upload a new video or we are on stage, you'll be the first person to be notified. On this channel, there is a lot that we do on this channel. We do live discussion, we do DIY, and we do a lot of things on this channel. So I hope you will not like to be missing any of our videos. So if you want to be able to be getting on with us each time we upload a new video or we are on live, don't fail to click the red button that is down there below that say subscribe, and don't fail to give a thumbs up if you like this topic. So I'm on live on Facebook as well and also on YouTube. So on today's topic, we are going to be talking about Black Lives Matter. Stay with us so that you air your view as well. Don't fail to be leaving your comment on the comment section. And I think there is a number, yeah, if you wish to call, there is a number in my previous video, or I will be pinning the number on the comment section, should in case you want to call into your view. Just stay with us while we continue. Thank you. Hi, Facebook. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. As you are coming, do not fail to joining on YouTube. Don't fail to give me like. Don't fail to drop your thumbs up. And hello, everyone on Facebook. We are here again on another lovely topic today. So I'm just going to be like, because I'm in YouTube and also on Facebook, so I will be like on the both sides for joining, sister. Thank you, everyone, for your time. If you feel like to join on YouTube, feel free to join us on YouTube as well because we're doing the board. So yeah, there is a number that is already pinned out already on YouTube. Should in case you want to call in to contribute or just drop your comment on the comment section. So on today's topic, thank you, my lady, for coming in. On today's topic, we are going to be talking about Black Lives Matter. So before we proceed, I just want to ask everybody, how was your week and how was your day? I hope everybody has a great day. I hope everybody is ready. On Monday, we are going to be back in our country. Everything is going to be back to normal. So I'm so excited, looking forward for Monday. So I hope everybody is all right. I believe everybody is keeping safe. Thank you, my darling sister, for joining. So I'm not really going to grab too much of your time today. I'm just going to be talking on Black Lives Matter. And on this thank you, my lady, for coming in. Thank you. On today's topic that I'm going to be grabbing on Black Lives Matter, I'm not just going to be talking like a Black woman, honestly. I'm just going to be talking as a human. So that is my own point of view that I'm going to be grabbing out of today's topic. I just want to be human. So I don't want to be black or white. I just want to be human. I just want to talk my own point of view as a human being. So I just want to be fair as a human. So I hope everybody will understand my own point of view, and whatever may be your own idea. If you agree with me or you disagree, do not fail to drop it on the comment section or feel free to call in to say your own point of view as well. Everybody contribution is very important on this topic today. So if you like the topic, feel free to share, and if you don't like it, also feel free to ignore. It's all right. So, but I'm just going to be handing my point of view on this issue of a Black Lives Matter. So, like I said I'm going to be a human to say my own point of view. So I know that something terrible happened this period that really make everybody to be traumatized, that really make everybody to lose control, that really make different people to take a different action. So I so much appreciate everyone and those people that came out to speak for the respect regarding our black brother that who lost in America. I appreciate those that come out for peaceful demonstration. I appreciate those that really come out to speak out. So that is for those that do the demonstration. I really appreciate all of them. So as a human now, like I said, I'm not going to talk as a black or as a white. I'm going to talk as a human. And pardon me if my own point of view, if you are not happy with it, if you like it or you don't like it, I'm a human. So I have right to say my own point of view of all these things. So, and I'm going to talk about the country where I live first. I just really appreciate the way they handle everything in this country, the way they treat everything. I appreciate everybody that live in this country, the way they really handle this issue. Everything went well, both for those that went for demonstration, everything went well and calm. So, what is my own point of view that I want to talk about now? You know, it's very easy for human being to take action. It's very easy for somebody to take action, and it's very easy for everybody to say their mind. Thank you, my lady, for joining. Thank you, everyone, for your time. So it's very easy for everybody to say their own point of view. So I'm going to be contributing as a human, like I said for the beginning of the video. So I am a human now, and it happened to be that I'm a black woman. Then the way we now trying to speak for ourselves is very right. But my own point of view that I'm going to be bringing out on this topic today, and it's going to be like a question. So if you like to drop your comment, be dropping it, or if you like to call it, just do so. And we call ourselves black, yeah? And we want others to accept us the way we is, which is really normal. That is the way it's supposed to be. But my question is that, do we that call ourselves black, do we accept ourselves as a black? That is my own first question that I will be asking. I know I did a topic some months ago. I did some topics some months ago, which I on Facebook, which I talk about bullying. So when I talk about bullying, bullying is a generally for everybody. Does not really depend on the color that you have, being you black or white. Black people do bullying just the same way the way the white people also bullying as well. Bullying is something generally for everybody. I've talked about that topic before. But on today's video, I'm going to be asking we as a black people, do we really accept ourselves that we are black? Are we really sure that we are happy with the color that we've been created with? Or are we really happy with our background that we came from? Are we happy? That is my number one question. And number two, as well, that I'm going to be saying, like as I said for the beginning, I'm going to be saying my own points of view. So, and number two is that, do we love ourselves? That is my number two question. Do we really love ourselves? Do we believe that we love ourselves as a black? Do we really show each other that love as a black? Do we believe that we show each other love? Being you from any part of country that you came from, but do we really take each other as one black? That is my question. You know, it's very easy, it's very hard by the time you don't love yourself and you want somebody to love you. For somebody to love you, first of all, you have to know that you need to love yourself first. So by the time you love yourself, then that is when you'll be expecting others to love you. So as a human and as a black woman, the way I would call myself, because I am a very proud black woman, I'm so comfortable for my color because that is who I was born with and that is who I am. And I'm so proud that I am a black. So I'm here today to ask every Black women or men question on this my platform today. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining. So on this my platform today, I'm here to ask everybody. I am on Facebook and I am on YouTube. Just feel free to be dropping your comments. So are we really happy? Do we accept ourselves as one? Because before we start saying for others to love us, to respect us, to accept us, we that is asking for those things need to be sure that if we within ourselves, if we accept each other as one. So before I will dive into that one, I want to talk about slave trade a bit. Yeah, it's something that is very common. It's something that is not a secret thing for somebody not to talk about. Slave trade has already been existing before I was born, before many of us was born. We have already know that slave trade is something that has existed and it has been abolished before we were born, before our generation. So we that call ourselves Black people now, since we start knowing that, okay, the Black people once years ago, they've been discriminated, they've been used as a slave. So now in our generation that those things is not existing again. So what are we be doing as a Black people? What are we be doing? Which love are we be showing each other? Let me take comment on YouTube saying you are right. We need to love ourselves with within Black. Okay, thank you, Veronica TV. Yeah. So if we want people, you don't force people to love you. I'm going like this video. I won't make it long. Maybe next time I'll come out to talk about the part two of it. But I just want to say I don't want really this video to be long. I'm just going to end my point of view. It's just kind of a question. Feel free to drop your comment on the comment section. Feel free to call in if you wish to as well. So my number one point of view is that I'm going to be saying is that we knowing that there has been these things that has been happening before we were born. Fine, I'm going to be talking about we that travel in the diaspora. When we travel to the diaspora, we come here. If these people, if the country, if the slave trade were still continue, but when we come here, they didn't receive us as a slave. So I'm just why I said I'm going to be speaking as a human. They did take us, they receive us as a human. When we come any part of the country that you travel to, live in Africa and come to abroad, I believe nobody, they didn't receive anybody like a slave. They receive us as a human and they accept us as a human. I believe they accommodate us as a human. Is it right? I believe most of us we agree or some we disagree. So we come to the country and they receive us as a human. They accept us for who we are and they accommodate us. So we now within ourselves, do we accommodate ourselves within ourselves, being us Black? Because at the end of the day, I can see the difference, the way the white people receive us. We like they didn't look down on us, on any one of us when we come to their country. They receive us as a human and they accommodate us as a human as well. But within our Black community now, do we really sure we accommodate ourselves? That is my question. That is my number one point of view. Do we accommodate ourselves as a Black? Let me take comment because we Black always have the spirit of jealousy that is we not love ourselves. Exactly. So if we want people to love us, we within ourselves, we need to love ourselves first. Because before we start saying, that is why I just titled the name Black Life Matter, the Black Life Matter, but before we know that our life matter, who are we to each other? How do we treat each other? That is my own point of view that I want to be picking up. There is a lot that is attached to this, my topic, but I just want to tip one at, do we love each other? Do we accommodate each other as Black? Like we Black, we are one. Do we call ourselves one? That is the main thing. Do we really accept ourselves as one? Do we really believe that we said we are Black and we call each other one, that we speak one mind and we agree on one word? Do we sure we are really doing that? Are we really sure that we do that as a black? Do we really call ourselves one community? Do we do that? That is my question. So now what I'm going to be asking for me that make me to feel that we don't do it either. Because number one, if like we come to the country, they still see us as a slave. I believe most of us where we are today, we will not be in that place that we are today. But we come to abroad, they receive us as a human. So it's not left for us to live in the country the way we decide to live in the country. It's not left for us to do anything that we want to do in the country the way we decide to do it in the country. So what are we doing in the country? How do you decide to live in the country? Okay, somebody said that the police harass black. All right, I'm going to be saying that part in a very clear way. Okay, when people come to this abroad, I'm just going to say it's very clear and simple. The way I am, my point of view, I'm a human. I have right to say my own point of view. When people come to this abroad, yeah, the police don't even know how you come to the country. The police don't even know how you come to the country. The different people come in a different way, but they don't really know how anybody comes to the country. They don't know how you end up here. They don't know how I end up where I am. So at the end of the day, it's among within the black community that somebody we went to talk to the police and said, this is how I come to this country. This is who brought me here. This is how I end up in this place. So who take the case to the police? Is it not black? So if the black person, a black man or a black woman, take a case to the police and they follow the law of the land, we should not say that that is discrimination. That is not discrimination. That is just the simple fact that they have to follow the law of the land. We should not forget that is a country. Each country have their own rule. They have their own law. So whoever that break the law, being you black or white, definitely the action that needs to be taken, they will take the action. It's not because you are black or you are white. That is why they will take that action. No, it's just because you break the rule, because nobody is above the law. So we should all know that nobody is above the law. So if we come to the country and everybody is doing their things, minding their business, to be honest, I've been living in abroad for more than 20 years now. So police don't just badge to anybody to harass you without if nothing is happening. Let's be honest to ourselves. I believe we all live in abroad, and police cannot. You can't just be walking on the way, and police will just badge on you. If they ask you, the highest thing that will ask, if it's a country where they do document control, the highest thing that they will ask you is your document. That once you present your document and they see that okay, your document is on place, they will give you and move on. They won't even embarrass you, they will just move on. Then you go your way, then they go their way. Is that not the way they do it? That is the way they do it. That is the way I have experienced it, that they do it. I don't know if anybody have otherwise idea. Some of us we want to bring others down. Exactly. So because we didn't love ourselves, just because of that love that we don't have it for ourselves. So that is why it's among between the black community that go to the police, that say to the police that this one is doing this one, the other one is doing the other one, the other one is doing the other one, the other one is doing the other one. So if we want to talk about the discrimination, the discrimination is within us. Let's be honest. So that is why I put that topic, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. I know some people will come to the comment section and drop their own comments. That is the way they feel it as well, which that will not really bother me. So Black Lives Matter. Yes, Black Lives Matter. But how do we that is black handle ourselves now as a black? Because it's very easy for you to say something, but you that is saying it, you do it. That is my question. Do you do it? We that say that our life matter now. Did our life of the black, does it really matter to us? Do we really feel it each other as black? Do we really treat each other as one black? I'm coming. I'm still going to talk about when it comes to black, 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 between black. You will see in one community, we call ourselves Africa, we call ourselves one black. Nigerians don't want to accommodate Ghana because of why? Because if we want to talk about those that have not forgotten the slave trade, I will tell you it's with the black that have not forgotten the slave trade. I'm sorry. That is why I said this topic, some people might like it, some people might not like it. It's with the black people that have not yet forgotten the slave trade. Because if these people don't really forget, if the white people don't really forget the slave trade, when we come, they should have still be treating us as a slave. Come on now, let's be real. Let's really say the truth to each other. When you come to the country, I'm asking Facebook and YouTube now, those that is watching me that live in abroad, when you come to the country, do they receive you as a slave? No. They didn't receive any one of us as a slave. They receive us as a human. But by the time because within ourselves, we don't love ourselves, we start betraying each other. We start betraying each other. Why do I say that believing in the country for the past 20 years? When I come to abroad, the life of abroad of today is not like that. That was 20 years ago. The life in abroad was not like that. It was far different. Why? Because the black population was not yet a lot in abroad. People that were coming, it was just people mind their business. Everybody was minding each other business. Everybody was doing their own thing on their own way. Fair enough. Let me break one thing very clear and easy. If I come to abroad, the police never come to ask me, how do you come to abroad? They leave you, provided you don't break the rule, provided you don't do anything illegal, provided you are doing things on the right way, the way it's supposed to go. So who starts going to the police to say to the police, if somebody that bring me? Is it the police that find out that somebody was bringing people? No, it's among the black community, it's within us. Within the black community, black person help black somebody, black sister or black brother help black sister to come to abroad. Easy. Then the same black sister that went to the police to say to the police, is this black sister that bring me? So if the police now arrest the person that brought you to abroad, so that person that gets arrested should not be blaming the police, should blame the black sister. Very simple. So by the time we start saying that Black Lives Matter, we have forgotten what we have done wrong as a black as well, how we have betrayed each other as a black as well. So we need to say things just the way it is. We should not just continue focusing and saying that, oh, the whites, they are racist. Within ourselves, we are racist ourselves as well. We discriminate each other. We don't accommodate each other. We don't receive each other as one at all. Let me take comment on YouTube, please. It's because there is no love for each other. Exactly. Because there is no love for each other. So because we don't love one another, once we are hurting our black sister, I'm not talking about the country now. I'm talking being black, because I am a black woman and I am a proud black for that, honestly speaking. Thank you. Thank you everyone that is watching on Facebook. Thank you everyone that is watching on YouTube as well. Thank you everyone for your time. So feel free to be dropping your comment. So it's not, you cannot just come now, because if the policeman arrests the woman or the man that break the rule, the police arrest the person because the person break the rule of the land. And nobody, when I mean nobody is above the law when it comes to abroad. Everybody have equal rights. There is no way they have deprived us as a black. You didn't go to school and study and be qualified for you to work in that place that you have been rejected as a black. Let's be honest. You have not studied. You have not studied. Like in the country where I live, in the hospital, you find doctor as a black because they study. That is why they are there. You see nurses because they study. That is why they are there. You go to different offices, you see black people. Why? Because they study, and they didn't discriminate them and said because they have the qualification, just because they are black, they are not accommodated. They know. So if things is not working for us as a black, we should be able to sit down to talk to ourselves that we are not accommodating ourselves as a black. We should not go out there and be looking for fault. We should start sorting the fault from inside, because we are the problem of what we are facing today. I'm sorry. I might be wrong, I might be right, but I'm handing my own point of view. We are the cause of the problem that we are having today. And honestly, because the policeman will never come and harass you in your house if you don't break any rule, if you don't do anything that is illegal. So when they are in their country, do not forget, it's their country. They have their own policy. They have their laws that guide the country, and they have rights. Once you break the law, it's not because you are black that you would break the rules, and you will say because they take action. No, they take it for everybody equally. I've lived in abroad for years. I will tell you, they take it equally. And if they have ever treated anybody in a very wrong way, if they have ever treated us in a very wrong way, then you need to search from your black brother or from your black sister. What have they done wrong? Because within ourselves, we are the one that is dealing with ourselves. Let me take this comment here, please. We are the one to put us in the position that we want. Exactly. We are the one that need to put things in the right position that we want, because nobody is coming to put it for us. So I'm still dealing on Black Lives Matter. All right. Me, I'm black. You are black. She's black. Everybody is black. We said Black Lives Matter. Okay. Black Lives Matter. You found a Ghanaian. You are a Nigerian, yeah? And you are in Nigeria, I am a Ghanaian, yeah? You found me in a situation that I'm not supposed to be, that I need help. You can't accommodate me because I am from Ghana, but you forgot that we share the same color. Black life matter, yeah? Our life matter. Our life matter, but you refuse to help me because I am a Ghanaian, you are a Nigerian. You refuse to accommodate me because you think that, oh, Ghanaian and Nigerian, we are not the same. That is the way with the black people we place ourselves. And you call yourself a black woman. You are a Ghanaian. You see a Cameroon person. You can't accommodate Cameroon because she speaks French. You don't speak. She don't speak English. So she's a Cameroon. But you forgot that this person is sharing the same color with you. Black life matter. Black life matter. You come across a Zimbabwe woman on the way. You can't accommodate her. And because she's from Zimbabwe, you are a Nigerian. Black life matter. Black life matter. You come across, yeah, Congolese in your way, Namibia, yeah. The way we discriminate ourselves, we don't accommodate each other for any reason. Because why? Because we don't love ourselves. We don't love ourselves. And the way we treat each other, if they treat us like that, if the white people treat us like that, trust me, we will say is racist. So the one we are doing to ourselves, how can we call it our Black Life Matter? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I am a black woman. Before a fellow black like me can tell me that our life matter, we need to sort ourselves out from inside. We need to start making changes within us. Yes, because the white people, they love themselves. They don't say because you are Spanish. Let me break this thing very simple. Once you live in Spain, let me take this comment. Sorry, guys, I'm coming. Some of black, they still believe like they are still in our own country. Bad. Europe. Sometimes I am ashamed when I watch some video. Thank you. Yes, yes, because some of our black people, that is what one of our sisters just putting on YouTube. I'm reading from YouTube, guys. Sorry. Because some people we live in abroad, they still behave that they live back home. There are some things that they can't accommodate. So if they start, why I am taking this topic today, because I've been in this abroad since 1990 something. Do you hear it? 1990 something, when I come to this country, the country was not like that. They have never rejected us in anything. They have never known anything bad about us. They receive us as one. Okay, let me go to back to Italy now. Let me drag everybody back to Italy. Those years when our sisters they were living in Italy, yeah, the white people, we heard them, they will tell the white people, oh, this is how I come to Africa, this is how I leave Africa, come to abroad. My family sell property just for me to be able to be here. Now my family, they are homeless. I need assistance. The white man will stand. Come on, we should learn how not to bite the finger that feeds us. Let us learn it. It's very important. I don't want to be judgmental, but I'm not going to take side as a black woman. I'm going to talk as a human. If this message hurts you, sorry. Just use wisdom. Like I said in my previous video, use with your wisdom to calm yourself down with this topic. I'm sorry, guys. So years back, the white people, they were the one taking our sisters out from the streets. They will take them from the street. They support them. They stand by them. They make them to become. They make them to become somebody. They accommodate them to the even to the last pin that they have in their pocket. They give everything out to support our black sisters. Why did it when why the Italians start killing our black sister? Why? Do we know why? Do you guys want me to tell you why? Because of me and you. Because of you will have a little argument with your black sister just because you know the white man that is going out with the black sister. You will go and tell the white man and said, oh, do you know that man that is introducing to you as a brother is not a brother? That is the boyfriend. Then when the white man will take action and do the black sister bad stuff, you will say the white man killed the black sister. No, it's the black sister that killed the black sister. That's the way it is. Let's say it the way it is. Yes. So it's not because the white man want to do it. It's because somebody have went there to provoke his mind. And it's not everybody that take action, that can take fully control of their anger. Some people, when they react, all depends on the way you harm them, the way you hurt them, they overreact. So if we are going to be saying Black Lives Matter, I don't know what is happening in America. Maybe the America can defend themselves and say Black Lives Matter. I've never been there. I don't know what is happening there. But within us that live in abroad, come on, take a break with that word because we know what we are doing within ourselves. The way we kill each other, the way we betrayed each other just because of minor misunderstanding that it can be handled in a lovely sister's way or in a lovely way, calling each other brothers. Let me take this comment. Exactly, everywhere jealousy, just because of jealousy that we refuse to accommodate each other. If you call yourself the Black Lives Matter, how can't you accommodate a Ghanaian sister? How can't you accommodate a Cameroonian sister? Why can't you accommodate anybody provided the person has this color like you? Why can't you accommodate them? You cannot accommodate them because you don't see them like your brother, because you don't see them like your sister. We are the one that is being racist. Honestly speaking, within ourselves, we are discriminating each other. Do you people think they don't watch the way we ourselves we kill each other? Don't even talk about my country. I don't want to go there. I don't want to talk about my country because I don't believe anybody can come out in that country and say Black Lives Matter because we know what we are doing with each other in my country where I come from, which I don't want to even talk about there, honestly speaking. So we should not just stand and start raising and start saying that they are treating us bad. What are we be doing within ourselves? How are we be harming each other? How are we be betraying each other? You have a minor misunderstanding. Thank you, everyone, for watching. You have a minor misunderstanding with your black sister like you. You cannot handle it as a sister. You cannot handle it as we are one family. You take a drastic action and go to the police and blow everything you know about your sister. You blow it out. Then when the police will come, we start carrying our phone, videoing. Look at what the police is doing. How does the police get to know something like that was happening? Is it not within our black brothers and our sister that we are killing ourselves? Hmm? Let's be honest with each other. Our black life matter. Yes. As if we are helping ourselves. Black life matter is not you saying it and start every minor thing we see, we start videoing it. No, we need to start making amendments within ourselves. Thank you. Jealousy will not let them see around. Exactly. Jealousy everywhere is packed up with jealousy. So if the white people, if they never want to see us, if they never want to accommodate us, for the first place, do you know the way many people enter the abroad? Lots of people not going to Spain by Morocco, were they not on top of the seal? If these people were really that bad, the way we are claiming to be now, that they are that bad, why do they come on top of the seal to rescue the black? Was it not the black people that was on top of the seal? They should have let the water to sink the black people if they were that bad, the way we claim now they are. No. When we come in, they open the door, they let us come inside. But just because of the jealousy that we have for each other, we start using our own hand to destroy the door that they have already opened. Now all the door is closed. We should admit that we use our hand to ruin the stuff. It's not that they are racist, they are that they are this. That's why when I come across some video, I just say, come on, I just blow out. I don't want to even say it because there are things that we are not admitting within ourselves. Some people find joy when they see their brother or sister in pain. Exactly. Yes, I agree with you, my sister. A lot of black people, they find joy when they see their fellow black brother or their fellow their sister is on pain. They find it as a happiness. For them, it make them to smile. It give them joy because they see their fellow black is on pain. We are not doing anything to accommodate each other. So if we want to stand and say Black Lives Matter, we need to speak one mind. We need to call one black. Not you are from Congo. The other one is from Nigeria. The other one is from Ghana. The Nigerian people will say, excuse me, you will see a Ghanaian, you will say, no, is a Ghanaian. It's just the name of the country, but you forgot that she's a black. You will never hear, this is my black sister. You will never hear, this is my black brother. They name people by country. But the white people have not even started doing that. But we have started complaining. People are in Germany today. They are deporting people. Last year, thank God this year is a big camp. Last year, we know how many blacks have been deported back home. Sorry, guys. Yes, that's true. Thank you, my lady. So we know how many people that have been deported back home last year. That was 2019. A lot of black people, they take them back. Do you know why? Do you know why those people were taken back? Do you know why those deportations were flying everywhere? Because of some of our black people that they think that they know too much within themselves. They go behind themselves and start exposing themselves. So that is why the action is being taken. I've come across a live video presenter staying on the stage talking about how they are taking, why are you guys doing this one? You people will leave Italy. You will come here. You will come and find this. You will come and find that. Is she not a black woman? Is she not a black woman? So how will these people, how will the white people accommodate you when then themselves see within ourselves, we are not even accommodating each other? Thank you. Thank you, Veronica TV. So we don't accommodate each other. We don't welcome each other. We expose each other. We have a lot of white people in Africa. They go there, they establish. That's black for you. Thank you. Yeah, that is black for me, of course. They expose each other. The what black people, the things that we are good at, just because of we are too greedy. Honestly, all black are greedy. You can be from Congo, you can be from Nigeria, you can be from Ghana, you can be from Ivory Coast, you can be from Senegal. All the black people, we are too greedy. We are too so selfish. We only care about ourselves. We are not our sister's keeper. We are not our brother's keeper. We don't wash each other back. So we cannot just say Black Lives Matter. Just like that. Just like that. You think by saying it, you say it for a word. You don't feel it as a black. You don't treat it as a black. You don't handle it as a black. There is too much bias when it comes to black community. Our bias and our jealousness and our enviness, selfishness is just too much within us. We only care about ourselves alone. You can never ever see a black person will be feeding in the right place. He wants to accommodate. The one that will even accommodate you, mind you, some will accommodate, but just because of that greediness, the one that you even accommodate, we even want to take you out of where you feed. Yes, that is what we do. So we can't just tell them that they are being racist to us. We are being racist within ourselves. They are paying us back with the same coin that we are paying each other. They are just adding another coin to it. That is what we are doing to each other. Hey, hello, sister. Thank you for coming in. Good evening to you as well. Thank you, my lady, for coming in. So that is what we are doing to each other. So we should be fair with each other. If we want this, if you want them to accommodate us, we want them to accept us, we want them to respect us. We should also learn how to show each other respect. We should also learn how to accommodate each other. We should also learn how to treat each other as one. We should stop discriminating each other. Yes, they are dealing with black people today in Germany because the black people opened their mouth and said too much of things that they're supposed to say. They didn't be their sister's keeper. They didn't be their brother's keeper. They have the opportunity just because it was okay for them. They forgot that their black brother and their black sister is still coming. They will come. Do you think everything that you say in the media that it don't really go viral? It do go viral. This my video that I'm doing now. If it's a bad video that I'm doing, YouTube will drop it down straight away. Who do you think you drop it down? Do you think the video don't go anywhere? Once you on your camera, you are exposing your fellow human brothers, your brothers and sisters. Then tomorrow, by the time they are taking action, you will say they are dealing with black people. You are the one that puts your fellow brothers and sisters in that situation. Why? Just because of your selfishness. You never care. You pass the road, you wheel on it, you pull on it, but you forgot that there are other people that were still on the queue, that they are coming to pass that road. Do you care as a black? Do you care? And do you people think that we really care for each other? So before we want them to accommodate us well, because they have been accommodating us. I know in abroad now, because everybody have the chance to have documents now, and we are fully settled. A lot of people are coming out to say there were this. But if you were that, why you didn't stay in your country? That's why I always ask. If you were brought up, you were born with silver and gold, everything was laying down in the right places for you. I never see Davido coming here to go and collect money from the government. Excuse me. So for those of us that is here, we are all on the same category. So nobody should come just because it's okay for you now. Now you are trying to bring other people's lifestyle down. A normal misunderstanding. Let it be a normal misunderstanding within us. Let's treat each other with what happened. Don't use what you know to betray your fellow brother, because tomorrow, once your brother has been arrested, you don't come and blame the white, blame the black brother or the black sister that put the fellow brother on that situation. Black life would matter when we start loving each other. Black life will be matter when we start seeing ourselves as one. Black life will be matter when we start cherishing each other. Black life will be matter when we start washing each other back. Black life will be matter once we start stop having our selfishness. Black life will be matter. That is how we can come out to say our life matter. When you don't accommodate each other, you don't expect other people to accommodate you. Many of our guests have died in this abroad. Many be murdered. Why? Because our black sister betrayed her. Yes. So nobody should come. I don't comment on things like that because I'm not blind. I am not stupid. I am not deaf. I am not dumb. I am not. I have been living in this abroad since 1990. Something. You get it. And there is a lot of changes because many of our black people, they know how to betray each other just to make themselves to be happy. And you are coming out. Something happened in America, and our black that live in abroad is taking it that that's the way they treat us. No, that is the way your brother and your sisters are treating you. That is what you are getting. The road is blocked today because your brothers and your sisters that pass through the road, we on it and pull on it. That is why that road is blocked. That is why. Let me take the comment. Sorry, guys. Anybody that is okay don't need to travel out of his country. Exactly. Yeah. If you know that you are okay in your country, that is true. You don't need to really travel out of your country. Why today? Before when I come to abroad, when I come, I am like seriously, I am angry today. Why I am angry? Because when I came, abroad was not like this. Abroad were nothing. It was not like this. It were far so different. So that is why when the black people is saying that, oh, these people, they are racist, it bang my head. Because when I come here, I didn't marry to white. I don't want anybody to say, oh, this one, she's married to white. That's why she's talking like. I'm not married to white. I am married to black. But I like to be human. I like to say the truth the way it is. I like to be fair. You have a misunderstanding your fellow sister. Why do you have to go to immigration and start saying that, oh, this? So both of you have misunderstanding because of immigration. No, treat the case the way it is. Let's be one. If you want to be black, if you want to say people matters, we should learn how to treat each other as one. You can never ever take your daughter. Let me make a very clear example. You can never ever take your daughter case to immigration to destroy your daughter. You can never ever take your brother case to immigration, your son case to immigration to destroy your son. But you are doing it to your fellow black. Hello? Hello? You are trying to speak to who? Hello? Yeah, can I hear you? Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? Hello? Sorry, guys. So you can't you can't say you are having a misunderstanding. Sorry, guys, it was just a phone call. You can't say you are having a misunderstanding with your daughter. Then you want to take your daughter to immigration. It's just an example. And blow her ass out. No, you won't do it. So why are you doing it to your fellow sister or your fellow brother if we recall each other one? What leads to the misunderstanding will not be treated. But just because you know something about your fellow human being and you think that that would be the best way for you to hurt your sister, what is your profit? What? Now we are saying they are racist. They are not racist. We are racist. They are paying us with the same coin that we are paying each other. That is what they are giving back to us. They have never been racist to us. I was not born when it was slave trade, and slave trade has passed. And I've been living this abroad. I've never been rejected as I've never been treated as a slave because I've never done anything that put me in that situation for them to treat me as a slave. So we should not just hide behind that word that they see us as a slave and start doing things and expect them not to talk to us back. No. Law is for everybody. It is a European country. It's not Africa. We live in Africa where you can't even, they don't even use law. Everything is paddy. But this is a law country where law take place according to the way it has to be. So you can never drag your fellow sister to immigration just because you know her secrets. You take her to immigration. Then when they are treating her, somebody will start taking phone, videoing. This is the way they are treating our black people. No, speak the truth to yourself. Speak it. Many people are in jail today because somebody like you, somebody like me, pulled them there. Are we not black? Are they not black? Are they not? Are they not black? Then we want to say our black life matter. Our black life will be matter. They never said, the white people never said our life is not matter. The white people have never said to us our life is not matter. No, it's we that need to deal with ourselves. We need to tidy our mess. So if we are in a mess today, because some of us put us in that mess, that is why we are there today. That is why we are there today. Yes, because whatever we said before, they take it as a truth. Till when people with big mouths start coming, start blowing things out, watch your speech. The white people go to Africa. Nobody, I mean nobody. I'm not scared of anybody. And trust me, I'm not the kind of person that is really easy for anybody to bully. If you like, you go to my comment section, put it there. I don't go back to comment to read it. You don't know me. I don't go back there. If I see anyone that is negative, I will send it back to you and block your ass out of my comment. We have to say the truth to each other. You have never seen any white person coming out to say, we go to Africa, this is what we do, this is what we do, this is what we do for us to succeed to live in Africa. Have you ever come across any video like that? Do they review what they do in your country to you? No. Because why? Because they love each other. But once we come to their country, what do? Just because you have a tiny misunderstanding with me, you want to go to immigration, you want to go to social, you want to go to this, then we say Black Lives Matter. Then if they take action with me, I'll come and blame the police. No, I'll blame you that call yourself so-called black, that betrayed me. I will blame you for it. So we should learn how to blame each other for the mess that we have caused to each other. Many of our brothers and sisters, they are rusting in jail. People that is in jail in Italy, who put them there? Is it not you because they do you a favor and bring you to abroad? Then you think that the best way to pay them back is by giving them to the police. Then you come and blame the police. If they kill the person in jail, it's not the police. It's you that make that person to go to that jail that need to be blamed for it. Yes, that's the way it is. That is the way it is. Just because you have misunderstanding with somebody, you went to say the truth to the white man. That man that is going that is bringing to your house is not his brother, is the boyfriend. Then the white man take action. You blame the white man. No, blame the black woman that opened the mouth, that washed the mouth out at the wrong time. Blame that person. Don't blame the white. They have not done anything to us. And we better respect ourselves the way we are doing things, honestly speaking, because we live in their country and they have right to take their law because law is for everybody. When it comes to law, I don't side nobody. It's for everybody. That is the way it is. We cannot corrupt our Africa and come to their country and come and corrupt it as well. No, they have right to take action. They have their single right to take action. They don't share document today. Do you know why they don't share document? Do you know why? They don't share it. Because the black people can't close their mouth. Because their mouth cannot zip. Because they think they know how to talk. They want to expose everything. Then who to blame? You come and blame the white people? No. Blame your black sisters, love. Blame them. They are the one that is making things to be hard for you. This is not racist. We should stop taking everything that is racist away. No, it's not racist. There are things we do that make them to close the door for us. So we should learn how to love each other. That is where I rest my case. I said I'm not going to be too long. I have 6 minutes. So I'll be taking comments. I'm resting my case. But sort yourself out if you know that you are among those that is betraying your brothers and sisters just because of your own self-convenient sense. Self-convenience. I will watch some video. I will cry. Do you know why I cry? I will say, this is not the abroad that I come before. In my time when I come to abroad, things were not like this. I watch some video, I weep. Everybody know how to talk. Mind what you say. Because what you are saying, that is what is affecting your brothers and sisters. It's not because the country, they are racist. Or if they are racist for the beginning, trust me, nobody will be here. You will not be here. I will not be here. Because if they don't let you in, you can't force yourself to live in the country. So if we are facing deportation, ask your black sisters and your brother, what have they been doing? Thank you so much. At all. You are right. Thank you. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Ask what they are doing. You've been given a document. You don't want to work. You are staying in your house. You are not working. You are not doing nothing to contribute in the country. Doors are closing because we black, we are not doing things right. Nobody is racist. The whites, they are not racist to black. And nobody should tell me that they are treating them as a slave. My sister, oh, my brother, let me ask you very simple question. If you did study accountant or you study business admin, you don't have no family background to back you up, like financially, that if you go to bank and rob, if you work in the bank, you do away with their money, there is a guarantor that will save you from it. You expect them to employ you in the bank for you to work? No, it's not done like that. They can't employ you to work there because you don't have any guarantor that is going to stand for you to work in the bank. My dear, there is not any slave trade here. For me, what I'm seeing abroad, no, is what you can do, is the job that you can do, they will give you. If you don't study law, you can't expect them to put you in the chamber for you to be working as a lawyer. What do we want from them? What do we want from these people? What we cannot do for nobody, we want them to give it to us. No, I've been living in this abroad, like I will always tell you. I don't care about anybody' opinion. Like I will always tell you, when I come to abroad was not like this. We were all, they receive us the way we came. They accommodate us. But when our black sisters start telling them our mission, the reason why we are here, what we are doing, what we do, everything that we do, when our black sisters start telling them, then they have to say, put no to so many things. Because why? Because somebody want to be able to make herself to be comfortable or to make himself to be comfortable, but he forgot that what is pleading him or her is hurting somebody else. Everybody do what they want in the abroad now. Everybody say what they want in the abroad. So, my dear, there's no need for you to start weeping that they treat you like a racist. It's the job. Like me, I did come to this abroad to study. I was not sent to come here. I'm not those that come and say, I'm a papa na Dangote. No, I'm not in that category. I did come here with a huge certificate. So I just take any mini job, provided I have income at the end of the month. And I've never been treated as any slave. No, may God not let me be treated like a slave, because I've never tried to eat what I didn't put there. I've never tried to bite more than as I can chew. They said if you live in another man's land, learn how to stand with one leg. Till when you will be comfortable for you to pull your 2 feet on the floor. Till then, we cannot be respected. It's not because they don't want to respect us. It's because of our behavior, the way we do things within ourselves. You cannot complain that the white people have not accommodated us enough. No, let's be honest. No matter how bad as bad the abroad will be, we should not be ungrateful to them. We should not start saying that they are treating us as a slave. They accommodate us to the best way that they can accommodate us. Thank you, my lady. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. They accommodate us to the best. that they can accommodate us. They give us roof over our head. When we are homeless, it's these same people that put roof over our head. When we don't have food to eat, they are the one that owns the Caritas. They are the one that owns the charity. They put everything out for me and you. That is what we black don't do for each other. So I will advise we, the black people, most especially we that live in abroad, do not carry that mentality of we are being treated as a slave and don't do things right. They are doing their best. And that we advise we, the black people, we should also do our best as a human. We should try to put ourselves in their position, what they are doing to us. Are we ready to do it for each other? Not to talk about we do it for them. And I'm asking you now, as a Nigerian, when the Ghanaian people were living in your country, let me break it very clear to you. What do we do? I think we make a bag and we said Ghanaian must go. Is it not what we do? Is Ghanaian not our black sisters? Are they not our black brother? Is that not the way we treat them? We ask them to go. They have not done something similar to us at all. They take action when we break the rule. Let's respect the rule of the ground. Let's accommodate ourselves. The little they give to us, let's appreciate it, because in where we are coming from, we don't have the opportunity to even have teeny things like that. We should stop flagging ourselves with our life matter when we don't even value our life for the first place. If you love me or I love you, will you betray me or will I betray you? Ask the question. Ask it. If you claim that you love me and I claim that I love you, do you think there is something that you will do to me that will make me to drag you to immigration? No, my dear, I won't. So the little that they have given to us, I believe they have tried. You are not a professional. Don't try for them to put you in a professional job. Take the little that they give to you and be grateful to God, because that is what we are not getting where we are coming from. What the Sierra Leone, what do they do? The South Africa, whatever. What were they doing last year? Are we not black? Are they do something similar like that to us? If you break the rule, any action will be taken. Be you black, be you red, be you pink. They don't care. It's their policy, it's their law. Nobody is above the law. This is abroad, and we cannot make them to have a second thought just because we are filled with bribing and corruption. We are coming with our heavy corruption from our country. We want to come here. They are not ready to give that route for us to pollute their land. The earlier you do something right, better for everybody. And the earlier you know that you are not a slave, you will live freely with them, and your life will be good. But if you put yourself in the position of a slave, I don't have no comment for that. But for me, blessing, unstoppable blessing. I've been living in abroad for more than 20 years. I've never been treated like a slave. And I don't like to be ungrateful to people. I like to appreciate the chance that they give to me. Of course, I appreciate it, because that is the opportunity that my country never give to me. So lay down in your bed. Don't do something. Keep on writing that they are treating you as a slave. And by the time they want to pay us back with the coins that we give to them, God help us. So that is all for now. Like I said, I'm kicking 1 hour and my 1 hour is done. Thank you everyone for watching. Let me take the comments, then I'll be rounding up. Thank you everyone. Thank you Facebook. Thank you YouTube for all your time. I appreciate everyone. Let me just quickly grab to the comment on YouTube while I will round up. Please, my beloveds, my brothers and sisters, if we want our life to be matter, we want our black life to be really matter the way we want it now, let us start making changes from one another. Receive anybody, no, forget the country that the person is coming from. Being the person having this color, just know that that person is your brother and the person is your sister. Thank you everyone from watching on Facebook. I will be leaving you guys from now, yes, so that I can be able to round up on YouTube as well. Yeah, thank you everyone. Okay, sisters, thank you everyone from watching. Thank you for your time and for your love. I will be leaving everybody now. Thank you for watching. I don't want to go more than 1 hour. Thank you everyone for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a lovely weekend.